with using too big of a hole is water hammer. And you can tell this, the water lines have already been drilled, so this is awesome that the roughing guy's already kind of like done this for you. So like I would personally use a bigger hole in these cases.
Good enough.
And then it's actually like Clayton just did, making sure it's square. Like take time to make sure it looks good. Because I can promise you right now, you'll have a job for the rest of your life if you take the time to make your stuff look nice. Having a good eye will come with time. If you need to use a tape measure, if you're struggling with making it like look really good from an eye perspective, then use a tape measure. Just have a tape measure with you. Yeah. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll either put my leg in the way, like I'll put my leg here to stop it, or I'll at least put my arm, or just put a hand on there while I'm drilling. Your leg there, and you're putting pressure, and you're not, see how I'm kind of like throttling the trigger? And then now I can tell I'm like right at that last little thin layer. So the next thing that I like to do is make sure you get it as close to dropping to the mechanical room or like a beam or something downstairs. So I usually would probably go downstairs at this point. Okay, so Werner ladders. The reason that we use them, we have a 10, an 8, and then 6, 4s, 5s, we have them all. They have these little buckets that slide in. Make your life a billion times fucking easier.
Okay guys, let's set up the ladder. Let's use this one here. All right, so first thing we're gonna need probably 2 lengths of 3/4 inch for each size. Okay. So let's grab 2 lengths of hot, 2 lengths of cold for 3/4. We're gonna need 2 3/4 half tees. One for the hot, one for the cold, for the end of this run here to feed the last 2 bathrooms, right? And we're gonna need 3/4 half tees to pick up the laundry and the bathrooms. And we're probably gonna need, we might need 2 3/4 90s here and 2 3/4 90s maybe up in the joist if we decide to change. But mostly what you want to do is just have your 3/4 lines run down one joist if you can, and branch everything off. Run everything back. You always want to set your shit up where you're not going to be moving it 100 fucking times, right? We have nothing. So just take a quick peek around. Okay, we know the kitchen sink is there. We got water lines there. Nothing's going to be run overhead over to that side. So right here seems like a good spot to set the trays up. So however you set this up, whether it's a pouch, a tray, I know you guys aren't set up right now, but this is ideally what you want to set yourself up, because the more times you're going up and down the ladder, and it's exhausting. But I know you guys are younger. When you get older, it's exhausting when you're going up and down, and you learn not to. And you're trying to be as quick and efficient as you can, right? The more efficient that you can be, the easier your job is going to be, the more organized you're going to feel, and the more clarity you'll have. Ready to go. Your brain is fucking focused on what you're doing, not stepping on a fucking fitting behind you when you're running water lines. So that's like a basic setup for what we're doing here. We're gonna probably be on this side of the joist. We're gonna run our 3/4, something like that. You got lots of room. You can do a nice sweep there. Just run it back. Just run it through here. So instead of sitting here and trying to do this, take the J-clip out, clip it on, angle it like that, and then just tap this over. And just give it back, keep going. There you go, and then there you go. Let's see what it looks like this. The problem with washer dryers is that when the washing machine shuts, even though it has the hammer arresters on them, sometimes the water lines will shake a little bit. So like you don't want any noise, right? If you have a house and your washer shuts, you don't want to hear like tinging against the tin or shit like that, right? Yeah, pull a bit more. There we go. And then when you are drilling through the joist, either stay to the upper side of the joist or to the bottom side of the joist. So if anybody ever has to run something through that joist, like a piece of tin, I understand all the tin is done here, but a lot of times you will be doing these water lines and the tin won't be done. So you either want to stay high or stay low. And then try to leave at least an inch of meat to the edge of your hole, either at the top of the joist or the bottom of the joist. It's just good practice.